I was 15 years old when my dad told me that it was time to go on my first mission trip. It was a long trip there and I didn't know what to expect, but I will say that the Philippines and my experiences there changed my life forever. The first week that we were there, we hosted pastors' conferences for lots of pastors. I was placed on the prayer team. I had never prayed for anyone in my entire life, and I look in front of me, and there's this elderly pastor grandma. She came straight for me, and I was just terrified, thinking that, what are people going to think if I can't do this? Am I even saved if I can't pray for people? She comes to me, she grabs my hand, and she just says, pray for my husband. I was like, okay, God, what do I do? I said, Lord, you're going to have to do this because I can't. So it was almost like he really did. He just kind of moved me aside and he stepped in. I look up at this pastor and she has tears running down her face. And I start crying because I can't believe that God's using me. But how I was so amazed also at the faithfulness of God. After our pastors' conference, we went to work with Camp Sunshine. And we did a week-long summer camp for these kids in the fishing villages. We had over 500 children. I had to learn how to take a bucket bath, or what they call tabo-tabo. I had to learn how to eat things I didn't know what they were. But some of the most amazing things that God taught me was that I could love these people, that I didn't know their language, I didn't understand their culture, but it didn't matter. I could still love them like Jesus loved them. We would lay hands on them and pray for them, and we would see children cry. We would see them lift their hands and worship God. Everything that I experienced and I learned, I was able to take from the Philippines and apply it to everyday life I had back in Texas. He really taught me to, just love those I was around. And so for those of you watching this video, you may not be called to missions necessarily, or to be a missionary per se, but we're all called to know Jesus and then to make him known wherever we are. Know him, make him known, pass on the good news. Even when you're inadequate or when you're lacking in certain things, his mercy and his grace always makes up the difference. And he's more than happy to show you how faithful he is. So, my name is Lauren Temte. Come pass it on.